Good morning, children. I call you back to the chapter Fight Manju Fight. You have already seen here in this chapter how the mother tried to inspire Manju to fight against all the odds at home. But in the beginning, she was not ready at all. She didn't want to listen anyone. But later, when she looked at Rich Belanger's news in a news clip, she really got inspired. She thought that if a handicapped person, if a legless man could play the match with the artificial leg, why she couldn't do the same? And we have studied almost 2/3 of this chapter, and now the last part is left. Let us see what happens next. When she didn't listen anyone about her drawing painting, one day her mother asked her to help her. She demanded her hand to take down the steel trunk which was kept above. And Manju did it. As a very good child of her mother, as a cooperative daughter of her mother, she laid her hand, and then the steel trunk was brought down. Just then, the mother asked her that she wanted to talk to her. But as I told you in the beginning of this video, she was not at all ready to listen anyone. What she said, "Mother, please," interrupted the girl, her dark eyes burning. "Don't." Mrs. Parelkar took her daughter in her hands. She held her shoulders from both of her hands and tried to look into her eyes. But what she found, that even if she suggested her not to give in, not to accept her defeat, Manju was not at all ready to listen it. Although the mother suggested her, "Fight, Manju, fight," but Manju didn't want to listen that suggestion. She had a throat which was already choked, and there were tears in her eyes. The mother wanted her to answer her. She even went to the extent of saying she had to learn to master obstacles. The will and the strength overcome the difficulties. But Manjula didn't want at all to listen that type of any preaching or sermonizing of her mother. She outrightly stated, she outrightly retorted, she answered back rather, "Stop preaching, mother, just stop preaching." She wanted to tell that it was the mistake of her father. The money didn't grow on trees. There had been many difficulties, many things to supply at the household, and so she had decided not at all to do anything in this respect. She was so firm in her decision that not a single drop of tears rolled down her cheeks. At last she sat up. And then she saw something which was very inspiring. She looked at a newspaper cutting on the table. She was very much surprised. She herself had not kept that newspaper cutting on the table. How then that was there? There was a message also, playing soccer with artificial feet. It was written, in New Hampshire, Rich Belanger, who had lost his feet in the train accident, decided to play football with artificial feet. His coach didn't want him to play. He considered it to be laughable. His father, mother also did not like it. His parents did not like it. This sentence was already underlined. This was underlined to relate it to the father of Manjula. But despite all the difficulties, Rich Belanger had decided to comply with her work, and that's how he had been a good defensive part of the game. He had defended well his team from the attacks of the opponents. Manjula Parilkar dropped the clipping. She started thinking about that man, that there had been difficulties, but that man had never accepted his defeat. She got inspired in truth, in short. And so she went to the cupboard and then searched out all the things which she had stuck in the cupboard. The watercolors, the brushes, the papers, everything she took out from the place. And on the day of the spot painting competition, she was almost ready. Her brother stated that he had to be off with his friend Ratan to the entrance gate of the school. They had got there that duty. He said that they were expecting a sensation there, a good crowd of people there. At the same time, he was very much sorry for his sister. He looked at her and said that it was really very much pitiful that she wasn't coming. He asserted that he was sure she would have won a prize. Manjula replied that she could still win it, but it would depend on the subject of her category. Amol was very much surprised. He asked whether she was really participating, but afterwards he didn't need any answer. It was a kind of rhetoric. Question itself was the answer. So he held her hand in his and he started pumping up and down. It was the climax of his pleasure to get her sister ready to participate in that competition. Manjula somehow got rid of the clutch of her brother, and then she said, if Rich Belanger could do that, Why not Manjula Parelkar? Her mother was again very much surprised. She wanted to know who was that rich belanger. She must have had in her mind that even if she had tried to inspire her, even if she had started to overcome the difficulties, she had suggested her to fight against the odds at the household, but she had prevented it, she had protested against it, saying it was simply a sermonizing, a preaching which she didn't like at all. And now she was ready to do something on account of the inspiration she had got from Rich Belanger. So she wanted to know who that Rich Belanger was, and then both the brother and sister, they said Rich Belanger was a soccer player. He had played with his artificial feet, and that was really something very substantial, very positive, and really something very inspiring. This is how we come to know that Manjula Parelkar had to fight not only against the malformity of her hands, her fingers, her toes, rather she had to fight against the non-cooperative mind of her father. This is how we find that if a person has the determination, if a person has the will to do hard work, if a person is ready to face any kind of oddity or obstacle in his or her life, that person, that student has ultimately to be a successful in the life, there is no doubt about it. So children, you should take the inspiration from this small baby, small girl, and should follow her path. You should not lose heart even in the most testing time. It's all right. This is what is the end of this chapter, and after this video we will start discussing the question answers. Bye then, bye.